Welcome back to another episode of this Nottingham Forest save. We are currently in 4th, and we can, if we win today against Leicester, we increase the gap to Liverpool to 4. So we want to win today against Leicester. The team, Boniface, is on fire at the minute and can't stop scoring. Yates has been an absolute rock at the back for us. He's been playing really well with Danzo, which is nice. Tavares has been really good as well, getting up and down that left-hand side. Sangari's been good. Gibbs White's been good. My wingers could be better, but we're still winning. So all's good at Nottingham Forest. We're still in the Carabao Cup. We're doing well in the Europa League. So everything's great. We've got 25 million to potentially spend in January, which I might buy a backup cam, or I could buy a better winger. Probably wouldn't be enough to buy a better winger. But in today's episode, we do have Leicester first, and then in the second game we've got West Ham, and then in the third and final game of this episode we will be playing Shakhtar in the Europa League. So a decent episode coming towards you. We'll have a quick look at this Leicester team. Chowdhury, Daka, Mukherjee. Ricardo is captain. It is a half-decent team, but I believe we will be able to beat them. I won't be changing anything to my starting lineup. I don't think. No, I'll leave it as it is because I want to win. Taiwo will end up coming on for Boniface around the 60-minute mark. Someone did comment and say about me renegotiating Taiwo's contract and changing him from a was he a crucial or important? I can't remember, but changing him to rotation anyway. So I might try and do that. While I'm here, I am gonna remember to change Alanga off this corners and put Tavares on. So let's go into this first game against Leicester. Sangari's on his own in the middle here. We'll give it can't get it through to Gibbs White. Daka's bringing it forward. He's got round Yates. Tavares is too slow. And Daka has scored for Leicester. We are losing. That is the one downside about Yates, is he is slow. Even with Tavares, I was holding down sprint and he was just jogging until it was too late. But Daka puts Leicester ahead. Goes to the keeper's near post. And we find ourselves losing inside 8 minutes. 1-0. Boniface, he's got space. We're going to smash it with his left foot, and he puts us level almost straight away. Boniface. He just ran away. There was no one with him. But we managed to equalise straight away after that disappointing start. Just glided past the defender on his left. Makes a change that we don't score from a corner with him. So it was nice to be scoring with his left foot rather than his head. And we are now level. 1-1. Gibbs has stole it. Got to give it into Boniface to try and get round his defender, and smashes it with his right foot. to give us the lead against Leicester. Let's go! Boniface gives us the lead and grabs himself his second goal of the game. Defender just gave him too much space. And he's got a hell of a shot on him. Keeper had no chance. And that is 2-1. Oh no, Daka's through. Yates comes across though to make sure he doesn't get the shot away. But they have a corner. What are we going to do with this? We're going to gamble because I think we've got time. Easy for the keeper. Let's try and get out quick. I want Boniface up top. We found him. I think we've managed to find Gibbs White as well. On the counter. Gibbs White makes it 3 for us just before half time. Great counter-attacking move. We've managed to make it 3. Chowdhury had no chance of catching Gibbs White. On the outside of the foot, keeper had no chance. And we should now go into half-time with the lead at 3-1. When the referee decides to blow his whistle, we've still got a minute of added time, which I imagine he'll blow his whistle now. 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 So we now go into half-time leading after that dreadful start. 3-1. Oh. Good block. Let's get going. Counter-attacking football. And Gibbs White has just been absolutely crippled. Go Alanga. Alanga's got space. He's made a great run and it was an amazing ball from Boniface. And Alanga has got in on the action now. Alanga banger. I needed him or Forbes to start stepping up and getting goals. Otherwise they will be sold. Great ball from Boniface. And Alanga finishes it off to make it 4-1. Boniface has made a good run. Tries to chip the goalkeeper and be cute, but it doesn't work. But we will make some substitutions. Boniface is going to come off for Taiwo. We'll get Palestri on for Alanga. I want to give Gibbs White a rest. So Palestri's going to go in cam. We'll get Faulkner on the left. We'll bring on Nico Williams for Wan-Bissaka as well. And we'll bring on Danilo for Sangari. Will we get another chance to increase our lead? Ricardo's got down this right-hand side, but Faulkner gets back to make the tackle. Try and spread the play. Get it into Forbes. Who's turned Christiansen. Who's that coming in at the back post? Is it Faulkner? We're going to try and find him. Oh, and the keeper manages to collect it. Faulkner hasn't scored for us yet, so it'd be nice for him to get on the score sheet. Palestri's running in. Oh, and Palestri should have 2. It was on a plate for him. But Tavares is going to whip this cross in. Into Taiwo. Oh, and it's over the bar. And that will be goal kick. Another very, very good performance. Other than them first 10 minutes, we were not very good. But we do manage to get the win, which is what counts. And we beat Leicester 4-1. And after that win, we find ourselves in 3rd place with a game in hand on Everton, who are above us by 2 points. So if we manage to get a win against West Ham now, that will move us into 2nd and a point behind Everton, a point behind Aston Villa. This could be our year. If we keep playing the way we're playing, and Boniface keeps playing the way he's playing, he might win us the league in this 2nd season, which would be fantastic. But we have West Ham next. I don't need to change the team. Let's have a quick look at their team. Ings up top. Kudus on the right. Souček, Alvarez, Ogbonna. It's pretty standard West Ham. Flappy Hansky is in goal, so hopefully we'll be able to capitalise on that. We don't need to change anything. We will keep the team as it is. So let's go into this 2nd game against West Ham. We get it out to Tavares. And we get ourselves a goal kick. I thought it'd be a corner. Danzo. Oh, I keep passing them the ball back. What's going on? Danzo gets in again. That's basically been the story of the first half. They get half a chance and Danzo just gets back and stops the attack. A pretty boring first half. Not a lot happened at all. I don't think we had any shots on target. I don't think West Ham had any shots on target. So a very boring first half. Hopefully we can improve in the 2nd. We managed to find Boniface. Tries to get it out. Not enough beans on it though. But we still have the ball. Get it into Boniface. On his left foot. And that was an awful shot. But our first shot of the game. But it goes wide and it is still 0-0. Got Kudus out here as well. Into Danny Ings. Gone back. It's gone back to Danny Ings and tries to go for the near post. But they've managed to get their first shot on target. And it goes out for a corner. I think I need to make some substitutions because we aren't playing very well. Let's get Palestri on for Elanga. We'll get Nico Williams on for Wan-Bissaka. And I'll leave it like that for now. Hopefully we can deal with this corner. They've gone short. Oh my God, was that Dominguez that got that away? I thought that was going in. What a header. It just hits Dominguez. He didn't even know anything about it. But they get themselves another corner. And they've gone short to Paqueta. What a ball! It was a good head, but the keeper saves it. Let's try and counter-attack here. Gibbs White bringing the ball away. We'll get it to Boniface. Who has a shot? And it's wide. Gibbs White. He's played a wonderful ball for Forbes. Keeper's made a good save. We need to start taking our chances. Get Palestri running. He's managed to keep the ball. We find Boniface straight at Fabianski. Doesn't look like this game is our game. Go there. Get to the ball. It looks like this game is going to end as a boring 0-0. We have had chances in this second half, though. And they're just going to pass it round the back by the looks of it. And hoofed it, and that is full time. And it ends 0-0. A very, very boring game, that was. Got a bit better in the second half, though, when we managed to finally have some chances. But none of them. I think all of the chances were outside the box. And I was just getting closed down, and I had to have the shot. But we end up drawing 0-0. So, after that draw, we managed to get a point, which leaves us in third, but a point behind Everton and 3 points behind Aston Villa. Where are all the top teams? Spurs are in 4th, Manchester United are in 5th, Manchester City are in 7th, Liverpool in 8th, Arsenal in 10th, and Chelsea are down in 15th. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see me do a Chelsea save. I wouldn't mind doing a Chelsea save where I'll disable the first transfer window. I won't buy anyone in the January transfer window. So the squad that they've got now is the squad that I'd use for the whole of the first season. And see how we got on with it, really. So let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see that as my next save. Or Atletico Madrid I've been thinking of. I don't know. Let me know. But we have Europa League football next against Shakhtar. I am going to change it up a little bit. Traore up top, the big man. Other than that, I'm going to struggle to pronounce a lot of these names again. But what am I going to change? What shall I change? I'm going to give Taiwo a chance. And give him a start up top. And I'm going to bring Palestri on instead of Forbes. And I'll start Omo Bamadil. Give him a little run out. Hopefully we'll still come away with the 3 points. So let's go into this game against Shakhtar. This has just been another boring game. We lose it straight away. Newerton cuts it back to Traore, who cuts it back again, who goes all the way back to the defenders. And they've scored, and so they should have, because they have had the majority of the ball, and I just cannot tackle them. I can't do anything. They cut out all my passes. We are playing shocking. And Shakhtar celebrates with a goal outside the box. Odysseus is very close there from making that save. But a deserved lead for Shakhtar. 1-0. And it looks like we're going to be going into half-time losing because I just cannot get the ball back at all. Go on. Make the tackle. Danzo makes the tackle. Lovely. But that will be half-time anyway. And we are losing 1-0. Pass it, Dominguez, please. Taiwo's made a great run. And the ball was fantastic. And we managed to level it with Taiwo. The ball from Gibbs-White was fantastic. And it feels good to score a goal. A well-worked goal, that was. And Taiwo grabs it. 1-1.
So a level contest. 1-1. Stepanenko. Alexander Zubkov.
Gibbs White's made a good tackle. Palestri's running. We give it to Taiwo. Pass it over to Alanga, who sticks it into the back of the net. Straight away. And we are leading Shakhtar 2-1. Good ball from Palestri. I could have shot with Taiwo, but I thought it would be best to draw the defender across, give it to Alanga Banga to slot it home with his left foot. And it gives us the lead, 2-1 away from home. Fantastic. Omo Bamadil cuts it out, and we can come away with it. But that is a horrible challenge. And earns himself a yellow card. No attempt to play the ball whatsoever. Just cripples Alanga. And we're going to make some substitutions as well. I'm going to leave Taiwo on. We'll bring No, we're not. We're going to leave Forbes off as well. We're going to rest him. We're going to bring on Faulkner instead of Palestri. We'll bring on Nico Williams. And we'll bring on Danilo instead of Sangari. Yeah, and we'll leave it like that for now. Try and close him down with Danilo. He's kept going. We'll swap over to Nico Williams, but gone back to Faulkner, and they've just cut it back straight away. They've gone straight through the middle to Traore. Newerton. Nico Williams gets the block in. Can he get the ball? Faulkner does, though. Taiwo, who does have a bit of pace, brings the ball forward. We do manage to get round the defender, who shoots, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Let's see if we can score from this corner and cement our victory. Nowhere near the header. We're going to head this back out wide and whip it in to Taiwo. Can't get his head on it. Dominguez tries to get it forward again. And we come away with the win. Fantastic. Finally. After that first half, I thought we were going to lose this game. And I thought we were going to lose it by a lot. Because we didn't play well at all. But Alanga manages to win it for us with his goal. I was trying to think who else scored. Taiwo scored the first goal for us, and then Alanga scores straight after to win us the game 2-1. So, after coming back and winning that game against Shakhtar, we are top of our Europa League group. And we should definitely qualify for the round of 32. The only problem with being in the Europa League is there is a lot of games. A lot of games. But we'll do our best. We do have 3 wins from 3 in the Europa League. We are currently in 4th in the Premier League with a game in hand. And if we win that game, we do go back up to 3rd. And a point behind Everton and Aston Villa. So it's all to play for. In the next episode, I will be playing the whole month. But I'll probably play the game. I'll play the Brentford game. I'm going to sim the Bolton game. Because we should, even if I sim it, we should still win. I'm going to play Everton. And then I'm going to play Shakhtar. And then I'm going to sim Wolves. And I'll sim Southampton. Because as you can see, we've got a lot of games to play again in December, which will probably be split into 2 episodes. Just because the games are a bit better. Newcastle, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Spurs. And then we've got our 2 Europa League games as well. So that'll be split into 2 episodes. And then we're in the January transfer window. I don't think I'll be buying anyone with 25 million. I'd like to, but I don't think 25 million is going to get us a lot or better quality than what we've already got. Other than potentially a Cam. So I might still buy a Cam and try and go for Gomez. Or I might not. I'm not sure. But that is the end of this episode. So if you've enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button. And if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next episode.